This is ABC Television Network.
The famous name of the world's finest automatic washers and dryers presents the exciting television game, The Name's the Same. And now, let's meet our panel of famous names. Co-author of the Broadway hit Guys and Dolls, Abe Burrows. Famous radio and television actress, Joan Alexander. Famous radio and television personality and master of ceremonies of his own quiz show, Winner Take All, Bill Cullen. And your host and moderator, another famous name who opens next Monday night at the Seacliff, Long Island Summer Theater in Charlie's Aunt, Robert Q. Lewis.
The longest sentence in the world. Hi. Welcome once again to The Name's the Same. Tonight, as usual, you're going to meet some people who have very famous names. Names the same as famous celebrities, well-known places, and things that we all know. And tonight, as always, it's up to our trio of experts to determine those names by a process of cross-examination. To start things off, let's meet our first guest with a famous name. Well, hi. You get on that? I see we have the telephone book all in place. You all right, young man? Good.
Yes.
Where are you from?
Ventnor, New Jersey.
You move a little bit in further, can you? There you are. Ventnor, New Jersey. You go to school out there, I presume.
Yes.
All right, now don't tell me your name. From now on, I'm going to call you Master X, so we just don't give away your name by accident. Let's let our home audience see this gentleman's famous name. All right, now this is your name, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, panel, it's up to you. It's up to you, panel, to cross-examine Master X to determine what his famous name is. Remember, you're competing with one another to see who can guess his famous name first. The losers pay. You have 10 questions apiece, and the panelist who guesses the name correctly keeps his money. If you use up your questions, you lose and must pay our contestant $25. Master X, you may answer yes or no, as if you were the famous person whose name you bear. All right, Joni, ladies first, so you start, dear.
Are you a living performer?
Yes.
Would you be considered appealing to women?
I'd say yes.
Yes. Would you appeal mostly to Bobby Soxers?
I'd say, wouldn't you, Master X, sort of more the matronly type of lady? Would you agree with me on that?
Mm.
All right. Oh, boy.
The matronly type?
Pardon me. Yeah.
You know, man, what do you mean matronly type? You ought to know. Well, you know.
I got it. You didn't have to say anything. All right. Are you handsome in the, well, you know, Tyrone Power type of way?
I'd say more in the Max Power type of way.
What?
I'd say relatively handsome.
Well, then are you maybe a kind of a hair on the chest, rough type, you know, caveman fella?
What do you think, Master X? Would you call caveman type, would you say?
No.
No, I wouldn't either.
Not much, huh?
Gee, do you appeal to women by making them laugh?
Yes.
In this performance of yours, do you work with... I don't know how to phrase this quite.
Want any help?
With other performers on a regular basis. I mean, do you work with... Well, yes, do you work with other performers on a regular basis?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Are these strange, is there something strange that you work with, some strange kind of...
You mean, are the, what do you mean?
Well, I was thinking, do you work, I had an idea, it's just crazy.
Yes.
But do you work with trained animals?
Almost.
I'm all
afraid we'd have to say no to that, wouldn't we, Master X?
I thought I was going to get it. No, I passed.
All right, Dr. Cullen, would you like to take a stab at this?
Well, from what I got so far, he's moderately unattractive, fairly funny, appeals to old matrons, and works with strange people.
That's a pretty vivid picture.
Is this person you are running around loose by any chance?
Yes.
Yes?
All right. Could this person possibly be in radio or television?
Yes.
Do you have a distinctive voice?
Well, now, before you answer, let me ask, what you have to define distinctive voice a little bit.
Well, would I recognize it if I heard it? I mean, would it be...
Yeah, I think you'd probably recognize it if you heard it. Yes.
Did you say that,
Master X? Yes.
Yes.
Got a distinctive voice, works on radio or television, and works with strange performers. Do you wear glasses?
Do you?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Are you Robert Q. Lewis?
Obviously, he's not Robert Q. Lewis or something.
Is he?
I don't know. What's the answer?
Now, just a moment. Just a moment. How could it possibly be? We said moderately unattractive. We said, just a moment now, we said appeals to matrons.
That's right.
No, I'm very happy to say you're wrong.
Yeah.
There's
Because,
only
you know,
one-
it doesn't fit. You see, moderately unattractive appeals to matrons. He's very unattractive and appeals to old ladies.
Well, if it's not Robert Q. Lewis, then I know I got it. Can only be one other person. Are you Steve Allen?
No.
No, sorry. And I can only give you about another minute on this.
Are you Dave Garroway?
No.
I can't think of anyone else.
Move
Dave,
along.
take it.
Are you on a show which is called a panel show?
Which is what?
Are you on a panel show like the one we're on now?
Yes.
Is it a question panel show?
What do you mean by a question?
So people ask questions of...
People ask questions,
Is
yes.
it, when you said very strange-looking people, there was a very big laugh. Is it this panel show?
No.
Yes. Sure?
Are you Bill Cullen?
Yes. All right, restrain yourself, Dr. Cullen. All right, young man. Bill, I'll tell you what I'm going to want you to do. You go over there and collect your checks from your namesake and a $25 check from Joan Alexander, and thanks a lot from Bendix Home Appliances for playing the names the same.
Hi, Bill.
Ike for president, Ike for president, Ike for president, Ike for president. You like Ike, I like Ike, everybody likes Ike for president. Hang out the banner, beat the drum, we'll take Ike to Washington. We don't want John
Or Dean
or Harry, let's do that big job right. Just get in step with the guy that's hep, get in step with Ike. You like Ike, I like Ike, everybody likes Ike for president. Hang out the banner, beat the drum, we'll take Ike to Washington. We got to get where we are going, travel day and night for president. Let Adelaide go the other way, we'll all go with Ike. You like Ike, I like Ike, everybody likes Ike for president. Hang out the banner, beat the drum, we'll take Ike to Washington, we'll take Ike to Washington.
Now is the time for all good Americans to come to the aid of their country.
Ike for president, Ike for president, Ike for president, Ike for president.
All right, let's meet our next guest with a famous name. All right. May I ask where you hail from?
Morristown, New Jersey.
Morristown, New Jersey. A lot of New Jerseyites tonight. And what's your occupation?
Secretary.
Secretary. Well, we know you've got a famous name. We're all anxious to take a look at it. Let's let our home viewers see this lady's famous name. Panel, once again, you know all the rules. You each have 10 questions to which Miss X will answer yes or no. And you may use as many or a few at a time as you like. If you run out of questions, you lose and pay our contestant $25. And now let's start this one off with Abe. You did so well last time.
Bill over here to my left just said she's probably Abe Burrows. Are you connected with the arts?
No.
No. Are you living?
No.
American?
Yes.
Well, I got a yes, I'll pass.
Were you connected with politics?
I would say in a sense.
Yes.
In a sense.
In a sense?
Mm-hmm.
Were you most... This is not another question. Were you then most noted for something else?
What do you mean it's not another question?
Well, I don't know. He said in a sense.
Go ahead now. What is your question?
Were you said in a sense. Does that mean... Now, make it part of the other one. Does that mean that you were most noted for something else besides politics?
Question?
Yes.
We haven't established... Were you a man?
Well, I hope not. No.
You were a girl. Yes. I'll pass. Let you out.
All right, Bill.
So I'm moderately ugly, eh? Well,
I knew I'd never hear the end of that.
let me
Go on.
recoup my thought. Were you connected politically? I assume that you said, Bob said you were sorting in politics. Were you connected to politics by marriage?
Yes.
We know it's American, so we'll assume it's not a question of American politics. Were you, was your husband a federal officer?
Yes.
Yes. Well, don't be afraid. Just
Are you
keep
by
going.
any chance, I got two possibilities here. Are you by any chance Dolly Madison?
No.
Are you older than Dolly Madison? Would you be?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you the lady with all the candy companies, Martha Washington?
That's right. Very good, Bill. Miss Washington, nice meeting you. My best to George. And Abe and Joan will write out checks for $25. I'll ask you to collect them. And thanks so much from Bendix Home Appliances
Thank
for
you.
playing the names this summer. Nice to see you.
In the meantime, I've been thinking just about everyone today is very quality conscious. We've sort of grown accustomed to the best in food, the finest in furnishings, the best in clothes. Well, now, for the best in carpets, C.H. Maslin & Sons have the answer right here. Just take a look at this example. This is Maslin's Cantata, a luxurious Wilton broadloom that is really outstanding because of its texture and durability. A cantata is a Wilton weave, which means the yarn is woven right through to the back. So you have a hidden cushion of yarn under the pile, giving a longer life to your carpet. And cantata's sculpture design provides an unusual eye appeal. Now, cantata can be yours in a wide variety of colors that are aimed at harmonizing with and complementing your color scheme. You can have it in lighter dark green, gray, or beige, or the new beaver color, which is a dark beige tone. And, of course, cantata is available in widths up to 15 feet. Now, there is one striking point about cantata, the fact that while it is an unusually luxurious broadloom, it only costs about $10.95 a square yard. Why not call on your Maslin dealer and see cantata for yourself? Select it in the color best suited to your taste. And remember, cantata, like all Maslin products, is backed by more than 4 generations of delivering quality, the best in carpets. And if I may, I'd like to use that minute for one last parting word about cantata, pure luxury in carpeting. The skill and craftsmanship that is so apparent in cantata is typical of all C.H. Maslin & Sons products. Just a glimpse of cantata should be convincing. Let's take a close look at the rich appearance and the clarity of the sculpture design, guaranteeing added wear and beauty. Think of the lovely selection of colors in which cantata is available, and wrap up all these outstanding features and tag them $10.95 a square yard. Well, right there you have a surprise package by C.H. Maslin & Sons. A luxurious Wilton broadloom, long-wearing, of distinct decorative value, and a modest price. I suggest you visit your Maslin dealer and see cantata. Oh, by the way, this handy color guide will help a great deal in your selection. Anyway, go and see him and prove to yourself that the best in carpets and the best for your budget is made for you by C.H. Maslin & Sons, makers of fine carpets since 1866.
And here's Chrysler's new Gold and Comet watch band for men. It makes your watch look better than new and dresses up your appearance, too. And ladies, you can transform your old watch into an expensive-looking bracelet watch with Chrysler's new expansion bracelet, Golden Fantasy. So look for Chrysler at your jeweler. It's the name that makes news in watch bands.
America's cerebral palsied wish to thank you at this time for your help and understanding. Many of them can be helped if accurate diagnosis, adequate treatment, care, and education are provided.
The preceding program, originally telecast by ABC in New York, has come to you by special video recording. This is ABC, the...
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the I'd Like to Be portion of our program. And here to play I'd Like to Be with us is the well-known star of motion pictures and a gentleman we're delighted to welcome to the name's the same, Mr. Victor McLaglen. Nice to know you. Mr. McLaglen, your confrère was with us last week, Mr. Fitzgerald. Yes, of course. And your new picture, The Quiet Man, opens at the Capitol Theater on the 21st of August, I understand.
Right.
And I've heard only good things about it. Who else is in the picture, sir?
John Wayne.
John Wayne.
Marina Hara. Fitzgerald. And myself.
And yourself. Well, we're certainly all looking forward to that. Well, naturally, we'd like our panel to go to work on you, Mr. McLaglen, but they can't guess your name since I guess everybody in the country knows that puss of yours. So, before the program started, Mr. McLaglen told us who he would like to be, just in fun, of course, if he were not himself. And we're going to see if our panel can determine who that person is in just a moment.
Living with ulcerative colitis. I'm going 6 times.
Looks like somebody's been doing some shopping. And that means somebody's been doing a lot of walking and getting more and more worn out. Because by the time a woman assembles a complete spring wardrobe, she's generally covered a lot of floor space in a lot of stores. So it's little wonder that smart shoppers everywhere take time out to pause and refresh. And where else but in the fountain where they serve ice-cold Coca-Cola? Almost everyone appreciates the best, and the bright tang of Coke is always welcome after a busy day of shopping. The bracing sparkle and the bit of quick energy you get in Coke makes it the perfect refreshment every time. It gives you a bright little lift. It brings you back so refreshed so quickly. What the song says is really true.
There are times every day as you work or you play when a pause would be welcome to you. And it's then that you find a bright thought in your mind that only a Coke will do. 50 million times a day, at home, at work, or on the way, there's nothing like a Coca-Cola, nothing like a Coke.
Yes, for a bright taste and a bracing sparkle, for perfect refreshment every time, there's nothing like ice-cold Coca-Cola.
There's nothing like a Coca-Cola, nothing like a Coke.
Well, tonight we did some of the older...
All right, now we're set to play I'd Like to Be. Our panel's going to try to find out who it is Mr. Victor McLaglen would like to be if he weren't himself, just in fun, of course. Let's let our home audience see that famous name. All right, panel, the game's rules remain the same. The loser's checks will go to Mr. McLaglen's favorite charity. Let's start this off with Abe Burrows. Abe?
Is this fella you'd like to be connected with the arts?
Yes.
Does he look anything like you?
No.
Is he the kind of guy you would take on in a tussle, an equal fight?
No.
Is this an opinion of yours? Or
No.
I'll pass.
Is this person in movies?
Yes.
Is he a leading man?
Yes. Well, all right.
Is he very handsome?
No.
Me again.
He's not very handsome.
Cute.
Well, then, does he play character parts?
You got yourself into this game. No, I wouldn't say character parts, no.
Somebody got me into it. No, not character parts, no.
Does he play comedy parts?
Yes.
He plays comedy parts?
Yes, I would say so.
Is he a young man?
What did you say?
Young man.
Yes.
He's a young man. Well, I'll pass to a young man. Let him do it.
All right, I'll check it.
Go on, Bill.
Do you appeal to matrons?
What do you say? What do you say? You repeat that again.
I said you appeal to matrons, the matronly type.
Do I appeal to them? I do, but...
No.
Yes. Does he appeal to them? Does he appeal to them?
I want to ask a question. Do they appeal to you? No, not mine.
Very much so.
All right, sir. Go on, Bill.
Did he?
Wait a minute. I don't see any change in that card situation.
Get out of here.
Boy, 9 questions. Go on.
Another
Bill.
one. Take another one off.
But I didn't find out if he appealed to matrons yet.
No.
He doesn't. He's not the type.
Well, I tell you, I just don't know so much about matrons that I could answer that
The
question.
person you'd like to be, Mr. McLaughlin.
Yeah, but I don't know whether matrons would like the person I would like to be.
All right.
You see?
All right.
There's a thing up there.
Some
That's
matrons...
all right. That's an answer.
Oh, that's nice. Thanks. This person, does he do anything beside be an actor? I mean, does he sing or dance or anything like that?
Yes.
Is he primarily, have we determined, I'm sorry, I was wool gathering, have we determined that he's a comedian?
Yes.
He is a comedian. Does he work usually as part of a team?
No.
I'm going to pass along to a fellow who also doesn't work as a team, Abe Burrows.
That I could, if I don't get off weight, I'll work as a team. Does he, is he known for, when you say a comedian, does he play comedy situation picture, or is he known as a comedian, a guy can step up there and really get laughs? Yes. Yes. Does he do anything outside
Abe,
of
I want to help you here, Mr. McLaughlin. I think both.
Both. Well, to be absolutely candid, I've seen people laugh at him.
Oh, indeed, yes.
Oh, so he ain't a real comic. He has played out the things beside being a comic.
He has done other things besides.
Is he an American? Yes. Is he, we didn't establish the age. Is he over 40? No. Has he appeared on television? Yes. Regularly? No. Is he known very well for his singing? No.
You have one question, Abe. All right, John.
When I said before he was young, does this
I have
mean
to
he's
restrict this now to about
another what?
Another minute or so.
Is in his 20s? No, thereabouts?
No, I can help you on that. No.
Has he ever been, has he been married more than once? I mean, he has been married more than once. Is he also, I mean, you said he was American, but was he Irish originally?
Yes.
Does he have, he was Irish, I mean, he is of Irish descent and has an Irish name?
Irish name, yes.
And does he have...
you have one question, Joni.
I only have one question. Oh, golly. Well, I was thinking of, has he got red hair? I'll let you take it if it's the one I'm thinking of. Red hair?
Well, I don't think he has red hair, no.
Oh, I'm out.
I'm sorry.
I was thinking of Mickey Rooney, and that's...
Oh, well, all right.
I didn't know he had red hair. Yes, that is right.
I tell you what, because you really didn't have that question.
I really didn't.
I'm going to have to ask you to make out your check for $25. Bills and Abe, they all go to Mr.
That's fair.
All right, they go to charity, Mr. McLaughlin's favorite charity. I'll ask you to go over there and pick them up, Mr. McLaughlin.
Right.
Thanks so much from Bendix Home Appliances for playing the names the same. Nice to know. Now let's meet our next guest with a famous name. Where's our next guest with a famous name? Come along. Well, I say this is a delightful evening. Do not tell me your name yet. Tell us, please, where you're from.
Long Island City.
Long Island City, and what do you do?
I'm an IBM typist.
Are you? Good for you. Well, now, before we play our game, let's let our home audience see this lady's famous name. Panel, the rules remain as is. Let me tell you one thing. Miss X's name is a classification or group of human beings. All right. With that bit of help, let's start off with Joan Alexander.
I guess a logical question would be, is a person born into this group?
No.
No?
No.
In other words, you'd have to join the group.
Yes.
Yes, you joined the group.
Golly, it's a hard one. Would you join this group voluntarily?
I would say in most cases.
I mean, this isn't something that you do as a prisoner or a draftee or something.
Not exactly. I'd say no to that.
Do you gain any benefits from joining this group?
Yes, very
Yes.
definitely. Yes, indeed.
I've got to make notes, but this is too hard. Benefits.
That's spelled wrong.
I don't. Would this person who joins this group have the expectation of doing something?
What'd you say?
Yes. Yes?
Yes.
Would it be helpful to be in good physical condition?
It's always nice to be in good physical condition. We have 2.5 minutes.
Could I join this group?
What's that, dear?
Could I join the group?
No.
I think you'd find it rather difficult.
Well, in other words, you could join it, but I couldn't. Does that mean...
Well, that doesn't follow necessarily, but go ahead.
Oh, I see. Of course not. That's the name. Would the reason I could not join the group be because I would lack experience or training?
No.
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 Hey, are you a man?
Yes.
You have 2 minutes.
Oh, I pass. I'm all mixed up.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
Yes,
Come
I've
on,
given you
Uncle.
absolutely nothing.
Come on, Uncle.
You're a man, you're in good physical condition, and you're going to do something. I do know that.
We have 1.5 minutes to do it in. Will you?
Is this action you're going to do involve other people?
Yes.
Lots of other people?
Lots of other people. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Are they all matrons?
I think no, but many of them are. Go ahead.
Are these other people, Bob, or ma'am, these other people involved, are they going to be more likely to be spectators?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you wear any special kind of costume or uniform or anything like that for this?
For that particular, yes, you do.
Is there somebody there beside this group of people or a member of this group of people acting in an official capacity?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Is there any bodily contact involved, like a grapple or a clinch or
Yes. Yes. 30 seconds.
This person and his opponent, do they work on a padded mat?
Obviously, they don't do it. Do they work on a padded mat? No.
I'd clarify that, but I'd rather not, Abe.
Let me see. As this involves another person, is this involve a ceremony? Is it a wedding ceremony?
Yes.
Yes.
Here I go trying to guess in a wedding ceremony.
I've got to cut you off.
Is this lady?
Yes, go on, Abe, quickly.
Is her second name Groom?
Right, you are. All right. Very good. Very, very good. Very good.
I don't know if
Very good thinking, Abe. I'd like you to meet A. Groom. Miss A. Groom. Have you got one? Is it Miss Groom?
No, Mrs.
It's Mrs. Groom. Well, that makes sense. All right. I'll ask Joni and Bill to write out their checks and ask you to pick them up, Miss Groom. Thank you from Bendix Home Appliances for playing the names of the song. Nice to see you. We'll be back in a moment, folks, to tell you about how our panel did and a little bit about...
Say, do you see what I see standing in a row? Kellogg's bright new faces on the All-Star Breakfast Show.
Corn Flakes, the leader, is here with a bright new face, a colorful ear of corn.
Golden corn.
Rice Krispies with fruit on top. Sing a kind of cereal bop.
Snap, crackle, and pop.
Pep shows what parents prize. Boys and girls with sparkling eyes.
Sugar corn pops, good and sweet. Bring cowboy stars you'll like to meet.
7 more, each a treat. Make the cast complete.
On the All-Star Breakfast Show.
Grocers from coast to coast now feature your favorite Kellogg breakfast cereals in their bright new boxes. Look for this sign in your grocery store at the Kellogg All-Star Breakfast Show.
Yes, Kellogg's for breakfast. No better way to start the day.
It's smiling food.
It's good for you.
Start you off with a whoop-de-doo. It's Kellogg's for breakfast and a happy, happy day.
Right, we'll have a little accounting now to see how our panel did this evening. Mr. Matronly Cullen, will you make your report?
Yeah, I lost $75, but I'm not worried because most matrons are rich. Good night, everybody.
Joan Alexander, how about you?
I lost $100, and Bill Cullen just showed us his chest. He only has one hair on it.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
And Abe Burrows, what about you?
I got the same number of hairs on my head. I lost $50. Good night, everybody.
Panel, you did very well. Very good, very good. So long, folks, for Bendix washers, dryers, and ironers. The panel and I will see you again next week on The Name's the Same, which will be brought to you by C.A. Swanson & Son.
Here's how to help build strong bodies 8 ways.
Eat Wonder Bread. You want to grow bigger and stronger, don't you?
Golly, sure.
Okay. A sandwich daily and 2 slices of Wonder Bread every meal give you 8 elements you need. As much muscle-building protein as roast beef. As much calcium for bones and teeth as cottage cheese. As much phosphorus for cell metabolism as this egg. As much iron for red blood as 3 lamb chops. As much vitamin B1 for appetite as fried liver. As much vitamin B2 for growth as this much cheese. As much niacin for mental health as 6 sardines. As much energy as 2 glasses of milk. That's why you can help yourself grow bigger and stronger 8 ways with Wonder Bread. I mean grow bigger and stronger 8 ways.
So be sure to eat Wonder Bread.
Get Wonder Bread fresh at your grocers today.
The Name's the Same has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Associate producer, Peter Arnell. Directed by Jerome Schnurr. Technical director, John Broderick. Miss Alexander's Gone by Paul Parnes. This is Lee Vine speaking for Bendix, reminding you to tune in each and every week at the same time for The Name's the Same.